Hello, I'm Marissa Bybee, CIO Innovations and Trends, and I'm here with Keith Thode with Aid Matrix. And you're on the panel today for the Texans event, and I wanted to ask you about what does your organization do? What is I know it's a nonprofit foundation, but tell me a little bit about what you do and how your foundation is part of the community.
Sure. The Aid Matrix Foundation takes technologies that really have helped the business world accomplish so much for so many and apply those concepts to those who maybe have been left behind. So we take what's surplus in this world, surplus products or volunteer time or money, and get it into the hands of people in need.
Very good. So I've been hearing interesting stories about the Katrina disaster. Tell me a little bit about how you were involved.
Katrina was a really coming out time for our disaster relief solutions. We had been preparing with some of the relief groups such as the Adventist Community Services and some of the food banks to be prepared for when disaster hit. Nobody was really prepared for this scale of Katrina, and when the destruction was so great, a lot of even the core infrastructure was blown away. For example, normally in disaster relief, the food bank becomes a central part of the community. Well, the food bank for New Orleans was gone, and so we had to actually reconstitute a food bank several hundred miles out of the area. Other relief centers became retail spaces that had been abandoned or closed down. We had to quickly bring those up to speed and make them into functioning warehouses. My team and I, volunteers and with technical background and some other folks, came into the theater the day after the hurricane hit, and the trunk was full of gas cans, all full of gas because we couldn't get gas and things like that, and going in and doing really creative forms of basic IT, like crawling around and finding out which phone jacks were still hot, that the retailer left hot, so you could actually get out to the internet, and then start communicating about what relief supplies were where, so how could we all work together to help those in need.
That's a great story. So I want to also understand what you're going to talk about on the panel today.
Sure. With our work, we have sort of a different twist on some of the same concepts that, we really stand on the shoulders of what has been done in IT and by IT leaders in industry. So if you think about the ideas of virtualization and VMware and things like that, where companies are using that to save costs and such, we have those same challenges because we and our charitable partners, none of us have a lot of money, so we really have to be as efficient as possible. At the same time, we have additional challenges that things like virtualization can solve. For example, we don't have the kind of internet connectivity in little relief warehouses around the globe maybe that you would have here. Virtualization provides some opportunities to have sometimes on, sometimes off connectivity situations and be able to still have visibility into what is needed around the globe.
Very good. I'm very excited to have you here, and thank you for being part of our panel, and we really appreciate your time today. Thanks.